G'day guys, Chronicles of Solid here and welcome back to the garage. Today we'll be doing a review on inflatable mattresses, specifically these two guys behind me, the Big Agnes QCore Long and the Klymit Static V Luxury. Both of these are the insulated versions, so let's get into the review. Okay, so here we have the Big Agnes QCore, and this is the long and insulated version. So we've got 20 inches wide by 78 inches long, and we've got 4 inches thick. Now this is a fantastic air mattress if you're a tall guy. I'm 180 centimeters tall. This is 200 centimeters tall or 78 inches, and it towers over me. So why does someone who's 180 centimeters tall need a mattress that's 20 centimeters longer than they are? Well, if you sleep on your stomach, your feet will be stretched out, and I am always having my feet pop over the edge, and I wake up with frostbite or my foot frozen half off in the middle of the night, and I absolutely hate that. So this completely stops that. I've got enough room to stretch out on my medium average height frame and have no problems at all, so that gets the thumbs up from me. Another nice feature is the 4 inches of thickness. The thickness on this means that there are no heavy spots going to touch the ground. Even if you lie on your side, and I have tested lying on my side, it doesn't touch with my hip. My wife also reports the same. She didn't touch any of parts of her body on the ground. This keeps you very, very comfortable. The downside is that it's only 20 inches wide. So for you wider frame guys or people like me with shoulder injuries who need to prop up their shoulder and keep it at the same height as their body, I needed a wider mattress so that I can keep everything nice and straight. This just wasn't wide enough. But if you're wanting comfort with lightweight and compactness, then this is really hard to look past. If you don't have that extra wide requirement, this is definitely one to go with, especially with an R-rated value of 5. It means it's going to keep you warm in any conditions. So that's been the Big Agnes QCore long and insulated version. Let's get into the other mattress I have. This is 193 centimeters or 76 inches high. So as you'll notice, it's not quite as tall as the Big Agnes. So you do have to compromise. If you're a tall guy, with your feet will probably stick over the edge on this one. Mine do a tiny bit, but I'm willing to sacrifice a bit of that for the obvious width. This is much wider at 30 inches wide. You can, as you can see, if you were really wanting to pack light and you were 2 small people, you could probably fit 2 people on this. But because I need a very wide, even surface for my shoulder injury, this is the perfect mattress for me. You can see that it's got a different kind of V shape, and it's also a bit thinner. This is only 3 inches thick as opposed to the 4 inches of the Big Agnes. And that means that you might be a little more prone to, when you're rolling around, a part of your body touching the ground. I personally haven't experienced that yet, but I'm a pretty thin and light guy. I'm very happy with the Klymit Static V. This is the one that I now do use, and so far so good really. Both of these are great mattresses, but I just love the extra width of this one. It's what sets it apart for me, and it's very hard to find a long enough mattress, a wide enough mattress, and something that's got a R value of 5. So those 3 things were the most important things for me, and that's why the Klymit won out over the Big Agnes. But my wife uses the Big Agnes and absolutely loves it, so your mileage may vary. Just to give you an idea of how much wider this Klymit is, you can see here that it's got an extra 10 inches of width, which really does make a difference if you're a wide frame or you've got an injury you need to look after. It also means you can sprawl out a bit more and be a little more comfortable widthways. Now, if I put them back to back the other way, you can see here that the QCore does have about 7 centimeters extra more of height, which doesn't seem like much, but when you're a tall person, every centimeter counts in keeping your feet warm, so the QCore is going to be much better at that. Okay, just to give you a demonstration of what I mean by width when I'm lying down, I'll demonstrate by lying on the Big Agnes QCore first. If I lie back, you can see that I kind of just have enough room here. My arms kind of fall over the edge if I'm laying on my back, and if I flip over, you'll notice that I just don't have enough room to put my arms, so I'm very bunched up and I need to sleep like that. So that's why the QCore did not get the thumbs up in the end. Okay, so we're now on the Klymit Static V, and as you can see, it's much wider. I've got more than enough room to kind of sprawl out on this one, roll around and put my arm up and still keep it comfortable. This position is very important for me with a shoulder injury. So the width of this one is really why I chose it over the Big Agnes QCore. Okay, so this is what they look like all packed up and ready to go. The Big Agnes on my left, as you can see, is slightly shorter than the Klymit Static V, and it's also a little bit lighter. The Big Agnes comes in at 835 grams and the Static V comes in at 1035 grams. So this just tips the 1 kilo category. So for motorcyclists, that difference in weight is negligible. I prefer the Static V for its extra comfort. I can wriggle around on it more. But if you're wanting comfort, but you still want a little bit lighter and a little smaller pack size, the Big Agnes is probably the way to go. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the review of the Big Agnes QCore Luxury Long version and the Klymit Static V Luxury and Insulated version. So, just before I get going, I would like to thank all the people who have been subscribing lately. I've hit 1,000 subscribers a couple of weeks ago, which is absolutely mind-blowing. It's been absolutely fantastic. So thanks to all you people out there who have been tuning in every week to watch my videos. It means a lot. Also to David out there, you know who you are, mate. Hope you're recovering well, and looking forward to seeing you out on the bike again. So hopefully all your recovery is going well. As always, guys, like, share and subscribe. It's even easier to subscribe now if you want, guys. At the end of the video, a little yellow button will pop up. Just click that and it's done. And as always, I've been Chronicles of Solid, and I will see you in the next adventure. Catch you later.